Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. There is no debate that Peter Obi is the main opposition leader in Nigeria. In case you are just coming from the mass, you don't know, Peter Obi is the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election. He has become the voice of the voiceless in Nigeria today. And there are strong indications, and many Nigerians believe, that indeed Peter Obi was the one that won the 2023 presidential election before it was taken away from him, the way the presidential election was taken away from MKO Abiola in 1993. But this time, people looked at it as the handiwork of the Independent National Electoral Commission when it deliberately stopped the transmission of the presidential election results from the beavers to the INEC IRIF on election day, February 25, 2023. Now, he is the one calling attention to the failings of this government. One Rotimi Adeosun, writing on his Twitter handle, was claiming that Peter Obi is not playing a real opposition, that what he was doing was playing to the emotion of the Nigerian people to incite them against the administration. This is what he wrote in Adeosun. He said, truth be told, Peter Obi isn't playing opposition, but just playing on people's emotions to incite hate against this administration. A true opposition praises and criticizes appropriately and not just wish the country fails. Perhaps Rotimi Adeosun does not understand what an opposition leader means. The job of an opposition leader is not to praise the government of the day. The job of the opposition leader, it is not to condemn and praise the government of the day. No. If an opposition leader begins to do like that, he is no longer an opposition leader. He is just a civil society organization seeking attention. A real opposition leader has no business praising you. That is not his job. That is why Bola Ahmed Tinubu has the largest number of media assistants in history of Nigeria. Those who are singing his praises every day. Many of them are in the presidency, you don't even hear about them. Many of them, they are in the presidency, employed to sing the praises of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Many of them are also outside the presidency. People like Reno Omokri, people like Daniel Boala, and several others who are not officially recruited, but who are doing things for Bola Ahmed Tinubu to ensure that he has a positive image. So it's not the job of Mr. Peter Obi to be praising policies of Tinubu. Tinubu has enough men to praise him. The job of Obi as the leader of the opposition in Nigeria is to show Nigerians the true color of this administration, beyond the deception by spokespeople, both official and unofficial, that try to deceive Nigerians of some phantom achievements that are neither here nor there. So it is wrong for Adeosun to say what does not exist. He said that a true opposition leader praises and criticizes appropriate. There is no true opposition leader anywhere in the world. And I went to his wall and I challenged him to show me one single praise that former President Donald Trump has ever showered on the policies of President Biden since President Biden became president from 2020 to date. I challenge him to show me one single place where Donald Trump said that Biden is getting it right in this policy or that policy. Even the border policy that is going on now in America, that is one of the worst policies of Biden. Donald Trump is part of the political opposition that are calling him out there. And Biden is blaming the refusal of the Republican Party lawmakers to support the reforms he went there. Because Donald Trump is working against that policy. Because if it works, and there is no crisis in the border, then what are you talking about? What would Donald Trump, what is he going to use as part of the reason why Biden should be kicked out? Because of the worsening situation in the border, Mexican border and elsewhere, Biden is put in a box. It is not for Donald Trump to help Biden solve a problem. His job is to be able to muster support across party lines to solve that border problem. So the job of Donald Trump is not to praise him, it's to point out that he has failed to address that border crisis. And I also challenged him to show me where, when Donald Trump was president of the United States between 2016 and 2020, to show me where Barack Obama, the former president, or Joe Biden, the presidential candidate of the Democratic Party in that election, where he ever praised the policies of Donald Trump. So people just come and make claims that a true opposition praises. No opposition praises anybody. No opposition praises a sitting government. But because if you praise a sitting government, then what is the business of you being in the opposition? What are you bringing on board that is new? It's not the job of Peter Obi to praise the opposition. It's not to praise the administration. It's not done anywhere. Those opposition leaders you see praising Bola Ahmed Tinubu, these are people that have been recruited. All these portfolio political parties with their portfolio candidates that contested in the last election. You don't even remember their name again. But when the election of 2027 is close, they start to appear from the woodworks and begin to claim that they are presidential candidates. But right now you can see some of them, they are praising Tinubu. They are not playing opposition. These are portfolio politicians. Anywhere benefits. You don't equate them with principal opposition, the type that Peter Obi plays, the type that Donald Trump plays. That's how opposition is played. Nowhere in the world is opposition supposed to be praising the government of the day for doing good. In any case, he said that that Peter Obi is playing to the emotion to incite hate against the administration. Nobody is inciting hate against the administration. The administration is already hated because of its policies. Who will love an administration that removes fuel subsidy without providing enough safety for the people? Who will love an administration in which, since they came to power in 2015, over 63,111 people were killed in 8 years of Buhari administration, and the killings continue. Who will love that army? You hate it unless you don't have human compassion. Who will love an administration that is increasing the electricity tariff without increasing the minimum wage of the people? It is hated because of its injustice. So Peter Obi don't have to be the reason why this administration or the APC is hated. Who will love an administration in which it was alleged that the people's vote was hijacked and given to the candidate that they would? Why would they love him? Why would they love such an administration? They hate it with passion, and they are suffering. Who will love an administration that took Nigeria from being the biggest economy in Africa to the poverty capital of the world? Tell me, who will love such an administration? You hate it. People hate the administration. People hate the APC. That is the truth. That is why APC cannot win a free and fair election in Nigeria. I keep hammering on it. The All Progressive Congress cannot win free and fair election in Nigeria. People hate it with passion because Nigerians have suffered under the APC. This is the APC in which they met Naira at 199 Naira to the dollar in 2015 to the level that today we're talking about 1,900 Naira to the dollar. It has now strengthened to 1,200, and they want everybody to sing hallelujah for them, to clap for them. But we know, those of us who are students of contemporary history, we know where the Naira was when they took over. We can't sing their praises. Peter Obi can sing their praises. Only those who don't know where Nigeria was before APC came in could celebrate that they took Naira to 2,000 Naira to the dollar, and it has now gotten to 1,200 Naira. We'll be clapping for them when we know the state of the Naira when they took over in 2015. Nigeria hated them for that. They don't need Peter Obi to incite them. They hated them with passion. And if they are to vote today, they will never vote for APC. If the election is free and fair, nobody will vote for APC administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is reasonable. Majority of Nigerians will reject them. Even Nigeria rejected them in the last election. Even with the Jundi's data from INEC. INEC allocated 8.7 million votes to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, 6.9 million votes to Atiku Abubakar, 6.1 million votes to Peter Obi, 1.4 million votes to Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso. Now, if you combine the votes of Atiku, Peter Obi, and Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, that is the one that INEC presented, which most Nigerians do not believe those are the true results of that election. If you combine it, they are almost double the votes of that supported Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the 8.7 billion they gave to him. It means that Nigerians overwhelmingly rejected Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the APC. That is a fact. Nigerians know it. That what they have now is not what they choose. That was not their choice. And the government of the day also, I'm aware, is aware of it. So it's not Peter Obi. The policies and programs of this government, the sufferance and the hardship that Nigerians are passing through, is why Nigerians hated the administration, hated the APC. They don't need any incitement from Peter Obi. Their pocket and everything has already programmed them to detest the administration. Many of them, their minimum wage is less than 30,000. A bag of rice is over 100,000 in some places, 80,000, some places 75,000. It therefore means the average worker in Nigeria cannot even afford a bag of rice. And you expect such worker to love the administration, to clap for them, say, Kumbaya. We have a savior in the APC or in Bola Ahmed Tinubu. When their pocket is telling them otherwise, when they cannot afford essential commodities, when they are dying of hunger and starvation, when many of them cannot even fuel their cars, especially those who are lucky enough to have a car. So what are you talking about? That is Peter Obi that is inciting hatred. against the administration. No. APC incited hatred for themselves because of their policies and programs, which are largely anti-people. They don't need Peter Obi to get that kind of negative vibe. They already caused it for themselves because of the way they ran the country in the past 8.5 years, or close to 9 years now. That is a fact. Please, take away Peter Obi out of the matter. Nigerians detest the APC because APC has created more suffering than any government in Nigerian history. Under the administration, more people have been killed than any government in Nigerian history in a time that Nigeria is not at war. Nobody will clap for such an administration. Nobody will love such an administration. Nobody will love such a political party unless the person is a beneficiary of the suffering of the vast majority of Nigerian people. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you, adios.